Hello everyone, Keza here today, doing a level 7 treasure map. I'm doing an Ironman attempt. We'll see how it goes. I'm doing it with a Parry Dexxer here. I guess I'll bring these skills up now. This character is not 100% finished, but they're pretty close to it. Give them the map, and this character is going to dive right in. Alright. Get this guy out of here. Okay, so there we go. This is time, so I can't waste a lot of time. Attempt for Ironman qualification met. This character is a pure Parry Dexxer. And so I will be basically face tanking everything in this zone. And it's going to be interesting because some of these bosses hit for up to 50, but that's when I didn't have 77 armor. So as always, if you're smart, we'll drop a few bandages at a healer. Anyways, put these skills back up for the moment. So you can see I'm running 100-125 as you'd probably expect. I am using a very nice katana, Power and Arachnid Doom. And with the amount of armor I have, this zone shouldn't really be much of an issue. The reason I'm trying this is sort of an experiment. When I went through this zone for my first Ironman with the Aussie tank build, I found that there are, well, the main 3 mini-bosses, they don't cast at all. In fact, they just hit hard, so I figured this zone might actually be doable with a Parry Dexxer because none of the bosses cast. And so that's really the experiment that's going on right here. We shall see if these non-casting mini-bosses and boss are doable with this character. I'm not going to loot that. Alright, so these mages are the only thing that cast in this whole zone. And I have... What was that? Oh, my cure is... So I have over 50 cure potions. I hope it's enough. Because everything in this zone, well, not everything, but a lot of stuff in this zone is going to be poisoning. I guess I can close those skills now. Get rid of this scorpion before it poisons me. So far this is going pretty well. I'm actually going to throw up a link to my run at this with my Aussie tank Axer. And in that, I mean, I successfully did it, but my Aussie tank cannot tank the 3 mini-bosses, or the primary boss for that matter. So I had to do a whole lot of hit and run on that character. I'm hoping on this character I at least have a chance to tank these things, because that will make this a whole lot faster. I'd rather not go up against you like that. So I didn't bring a lot of Magic Reflect just because I know these things are going to go down fast enough. It's not like a needed thing. I'm just going to keep Magic Reflect up as a kind of last resort thing. Alright. Also, I don't want to waste my whole time here trying to cast it. As you saw, I only have 30 magery, which is plenty to cast Magic Reflect, but not always succeed. Alright, so the first mini-boss is going to be coming up here in just a minute. And I shall see how this build does against them. And I might speed up this video through part of that, just because it's going to be kind of repetitive if I am successful. Alright, so the mini-boss is coming out to play. I am going to try to get these ads away and kill them separately. Shoot, I was afraid of that. So the things he spawns move a whole lot faster than he does, which it's good for me that they have different move speeds. I can drag them apart from each other pretty easily. But yeah, those things will poison me. Luckily, these mini-bosses spawn a set number of these mobs, so I'm not really worried about him sitting there and endlessly spawning these things while I keep killing them. They will stop coming at some point. I believe it is... they only spawn them twice, maybe 3 times. I forgot the exact number. But anyways. Pulling this guy back. Jeez. Are you kidding me? Even with all that armor, he still hits for near 50. I want a refund. They're both in effect already. Alright, hopefully my parry does something for me. Goodness. It just goes right through the armor like I don't even have it. Seriously though. With that much armor, he shouldn't be hitting me this hard. Oof. Alright, so I guess my whole theory on bringing a Parry Dexxer here isn't exactly valid, because he's clearly not getting his main hits negated nearly as much by my armor as I had hoped. So that's unfortunate, but I'm still going to kill him. I should probably still succeed the zone regardless. As long as I don't die, that is. Parry is really just not helping. It's almost like I don't even have parry. So I'm just going to go ahead and say the damage dealt by these mini-bosses is not even remotely dependent on your armor. And it almost completely seems to ignore parry, because I haven't seen my character parry even one blow from this thing. So my Axer was definitely able to kill this guy and the other bosses much faster. I am a little worried about completing this on time now. You serious? It was so close to being dead. Alright, well I'm not going to use those bandages the first time around. I'm going to run him off, get killed, and then use them. Because I need him away from my corpse right now. But yeah, the majority of my chance of having a successful run just now probably went out the window with that death. Don't kill me, you little minion. Just let me get him a little further away. Hopefully that's far enough. I should be able to loot some things before he gets back to me. I brought this extra katana, which is just vanquishing, because there is always a slim chance that they will loot your weapon after you die. And if they were to loot the one weapon I had, well, then it's really all over, isn't it? Alright, so the rest of this thing's going to be done on foot. Apparently my shoes are blessed. Good to know. I'll have to look back at this terrible recording and figure out how he killed me the first time. I think I just let him hit me one too many times. So close to dead. Just can't take that damage, dude. Yep, 75 armor. Doesn't seem to mean a damn thing to him. Or her. Who knows what these things are. Oof. Alright. So first mini-boss is dead, and wow. It took far too long. Oh, damn, I didn't bring an ID wand. Well, I don't know if it's really going to matter that I didn't bring an ID wand. I'm pretty sure I'm already going to be done for with this one. Let's just try to make it anyway. Just for fun. I'm here anyways, right? So, that guy just spawned randomly. I wonder if it's after you kill X number of things he spawns. Jeez, he is a lot frickin' faster than the other one. Worried. Yep. And I was very afraid that was going to happen. Okay, two things. One, did not know that second mini-boss was so much faster. And two, he just kind of popped up out of nowhere. I was not ready for that. Oh dear. Alright, well I'm going to drag him a little ways away from my corpse and then probably have to die and then run all the way back. Unless he starts doing his slower movement due to casting the AoE maybe? That's what slows him down? I'll find out in a second. Alright, you loser. Come on down here. Oof. Yeah, well, they'll probably walk apart from each other later, so. Alright, well he's definitely clear of my corpse. I'm just killing the clock right now, running around. I'm gonna get rid of this guy, because it's a good idea. Damn. Well, I stand corrected on the mages being the only thing that cast in this zone. Obviously, dread spiders have magery as well. Just gotta kill it quickly. And this is why you bring over 50 cure potions. That is one thing I did not forget for this zone. Alright, let's see if I can single out that boss, or that mini-boss right there, and get the upper hand on him this time. He really seems a lot faster than the last time I fought him. So it is him, and I guess we're good to go. Jesus. Okay. Yep, so that slower movement speed seems to occur once they spawn their additional mobs. Ooh, a platinum. Make this zone a little bit more worth it right there. Definitely be failing, but if I make it out with a few platinum, at least the one slayer from the chest, I think I'll be happy with that. Come on, just attack me. So seemingly similar to the first mini-boss, where my parry skill doesn't seem to be helping me. Ooh, definitely want to run from that. And didn't get off that cure in time. Shoot, my parry just went down a little more than I wanted. Now I've got to say, as bad as this build is for this zone, it is kind of fun to just charge in without a mount, fight it head on with a shield. Come on, die already. Nope, not me. You. You die. Gotcha. Alright. That only took a year. I just noticed that little sign. Well, good for them. Very nice deco in this place. And I believe this is going to lead me directly into the third mini-boss. As if the two of them aren't quite enough. What's that clock say? 26 minutes? Oh. I am so screwed. Yep. Well, this has still been a fun experiment. People can learn from my horrid mistakes. Alright, well, since that other mini-boss is taking a nap on the job, I'm going to go ahead and grab the Slayer out of here, which is usually the first weapon you grab. So I'm going to grab an axe. So that axe should be a Slayer now. And then I guess I'll just do the loot all of the goodies from there. Grab the gold right before the zone closes. But I'm going to need to stay near the clock to make sure I have the gold when that happens. Because, I mean, realistically, I'm not even going to attempt the primary boss of this zone. I'd need like 30 minutes left on the clock when I get to them for that to work out. Alright, get rid of this scorpion. Ooh. It would be kind of nice if the 3 mini-bosses were a little different. So I got 20 minutes to get rid of that mini-boss and have my gold ready to go. Another platinum. Today's my lucky day, isn't it? Oof, maybe not. But yeah, that's 2 of the support minions who dropped platinum for me. I guess this isn't a fail after all, you know? It's all about how you look at things. After I kill this boss, I'll have gotten 8 platinum for this run. And, well, the Slayer is going to be garbage, so I can't really count that, but... And what's crazy is they do additional damage to tames. So if you're thinking, let's go there with your dragon and wreck these things, that's going to be the other way around. Dragons get wrecked by this guy. And the other 2 mini-bosses, they're all the same. I guess, man, a Parry Dexxer is definitely the way to go here. Because, I mean, they spawn minions, so it's not really a question of finding stuff to provo onto them. You can just let the stuff fight each other and sit there and mash them to death with whatever Slayer you have. You could probably just do this with a weapon that is Arachnid Doom and as low as Might. And beat this thing with a Parry Dexxer. But Parry Dexxer, not the case at all. It was a mistake to attempt this, but I had to try it anyway. I had the map. I had the character. Had to happen. And now we all know. So this guy's healing, I got it up to 95 just now, and that's where I'm locking it. The end goal for this character is to have, of course, the 95 healing. I'm going for 85 tactics, and then, oh, my parry is perfectly at 90. Well. And my armor has dropped to 73 with all the damage it's taken. I have a suit of full invulnerability plate for this character, but I lose like 18 points of dex wearing that full plate, and I only gain 3 armor over wearing bone armor, which is what my character has on right now, is this pretty much full set of bone with a nose helm. But yeah, I get to keep all of my dex with this suit and only sacrifice 3 armor. In my opinion, plate armor should be a little bit more beefy due to all of the massive stat loss you take from wearing it. Although I guess it wouldn't matter because these particular monsters don't seem to acknowledge the fact that you even wear armor. What is going on here? Lag? I am lagging. I'm lagging like crazy. It just happened. I was like paralyzed or something. Ugh. Minutes left on the clock. Slowly dancing back and forth with this loser. Just using up all my potions because this is pretty much my last fight here. In 12 minutes, well, probably 11, yeah, 11 minutes, I have no chance of taking down the final boss, everything in their room, and what they spawn. I'm just going to take what I can and make off with it. Call it a day. Alright, so the door key, you unlock a thing that doesn't look like it can be unlocked, but it can be. Alright, so that's unlocked. I might just take that exit, I don't know. Anyways, the boss is back here. I don't have time for that fight. So I will be missing out on that boss and that chest, but it's fine. Alright, well I don't see anything else of interest right here. Oh, you know what I could do? I'll do that on my way out. It's a little risky, but I'll see if the rare spawn is up. It is in the same area with the boss that's still alive. So I'm gonna go see if that is there and if I could grab it and run. And hopefully not die in the process, because that would bite to lose this almost 15k I'm trying to hop out of here. Alright guys, 6 whole minutes. Let's annoy this boss and see if this rare spawn is up. Ah! No, buddy. I don't think they like me. I have potions. We'll just use them up. I have to worry about that mage in there too now. Oh well. Yes, yes, chase me away from where this thing is. Maybe I'll just kill the mage. So that right there is what supposedly is the rare spawn. God. I was hoping to get that mage down before he healed like that. Huh. It spawned a non-mage. I thought he only spawned mages. Interesting. Hurry up and die. I'm on the clock, literally. 5 minutes. Oh, is the mage still aggroed on me? That's dope. Bring him over here and kill him. Ooh. Oh, that was slightly unpleasant. Let's hope he doesn't do it again. I love the dying sounds they make. It's so great. Alright, you cast your thing. I'm gonna see if this rare spawn is up. It is! I got it. Worth it. 100%. Okay. So, pretty sure that was the only other thing to get from here. So I got my super nifty spider looking thing. 2 minutes remaining. So, this has actually been fun. What did I get all for gold and plat? I got 7 platinum. Is that correct? No, because this one. So 8 platinum because I got 2 freebies just from looting. And then I got all this gold, which I will check one last time. Alright, so it's about 16k worth of gold there. And I got the rare spawn. So I'm just going to hold on to this gold until it boots me from the zone, because the zone's going to close in under 60 seconds. So just to recap what all happened in this crazy thing. I attempted this. I probably should have done it with a group first. Assuming that a Parry Dexxer would be more effective against these bosses, because all 3 of the mini-bosses and the primary boss, none of them cast. So immediately a Dexter becomes viable, right? Well, somehow they also all ignore armor. So your whole, any concept of a Parry Dexxer going up against these guys is kind of shot out the window with that. And with that conclusion, this has been a nice little test. I did not come up empty-handed at all from doing this map, so it's technically a fail, but I call it a win because I learned something from it, and hopefully you guys learned something from watching it. This should have kicked me out by now. If not, it'll do it in just a second. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a few things. I know I did. So until next time, I will see you guys later.